What's up, guys?
Hey.
Back with another reaction video.
Yes.
What are we doing today?
Today we're gonna do Master of Puppets by Metallica.
Okay, so well, I've heard the song a few times in my life, obviously.
Okay.
I don't know it like I know the chorus kind of. Like I couldn't do a breakdown video of this song, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we will see.
So it's not all too much to break down. This song is about addiction.
So that I did know,
hmm
but not much else.
So we shall break it down and don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on social media channels. Links in the description below. And let's go. Okay. So yeah, this is a long song with a really long and amazing intro.
I noticed this. So I've definitely heard this song on like the local rock stations.
It's usually abbreviated,
Yeah, there's no
like a
way they,
shortened radio version.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's no way they could play this whole thing.
no. So, ends of passion play, crumbling away. I'm your source of self-destruction. So it's literally like the drugs are the ones who are talking.
hmm
Taste me, you will see. More is all you need. Dedicated to how I'm killing you. I don't even think I need to explain that. Like, literally, once you try the drug, it's not really stated which drug it is, but I think it's cocaine.
Well, I think what's his name was an alcoholic.
James is an alcoholic, and I think another member who did cocaine and maybe heroin.
Yeah.
But at one point in the song, I mean, we didn't get there yet, but it makes me think cocaine, but I guess it could be any drug.
Yeah, I guess it
No.
works for any substance.
Yeah, it could work for alcohol too.
Yeah.
Dedicated to how I'm killing you. That's an awesome,
Yeah.
that's an
I,
amazing
so I really
line.
like taste me and you will see more is all you need. So
Hmm.
literally the obsession once you take it, you realize the only thing in the whole world you need is more of that to just
Yeah,
feel.
speaking as someone who is a recovered covering addict. We say recovering because you're never truly recovered, but like I've been sober for over 7 years.
I could
Well,
be
almost seven
recovered.
years. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so been sober for almost 7 years, and they always say like my addiction is more. Like, that's just what my addiction is. I'm addicted to more. It doesn't matter what it is.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. That's another reason why we did this song. It
Yes.
goes, come crawling faster, obey your master. Your life burns faster, obey your master. So the drugs, alcohol is the master. Come crawling faster, your life burns faster. Like you don't piss away your whole entire life any faster than you do when you're doing drugs. Literally.
Yeah, I find it so it's funny. The only part that I really remembered is that he says master twice. Master,
Master.
master. Yeah,
Master.
I like that
I
part.
love
I
it.
don't know why. I don't know if it's the way it sounds, but that's always what drawn me to it.
Yeah, and whenever they perform it live, this is actually they perform the song live the most to my knowledge. And
Interesting.
they don't say master, they let the crowd say
Oh,
master.
I can imagine that's cool.
Yeah. Master of puppets and pulling your strings, twisting your mind and smashing your dreams. It's all self-explanatory,
Yeah.
really. Like twisting your minds, drugs will completely ruin your mind, your thoughts, your just actual, like your whole perception of anything, and smashing your dreams. You can't go be a doctor if you're doing drugs, can't be a lawyer if you're doing drugs.
So
No future.
I'm wondering if one, we know what the song's about, and two, because we're recovered, if it's obvious to us, but it wouldn't be to other people. Do you know what I mean?
I guess. Well, I mean, master of puppets and pulling your strings. The drugs are controlling your every move, like you're a slave.
Like
Like
Geppetto.
you are not, yeah, you're not in control of your own life anymore. You're literally a puppet on strings.
Yeah, it's a very apt description.
Yeah. Blinded by me, you can't see a thing. Just call my name because I'll hear you scream. So, like, all you see are the drugs. Like, you can't see anything else. Nothing else matters.
It's another
Yeah.
Metallica song.
It was
That one's not
appropriate.
about drugs, right? Is that a love song? What is that? I don't remember what that's about now.
So, I'm not sure. I never looked up the meaning. I just know, like, the
Yeah,
words.
how it goes. Whatever. Well, you know what? Don't even
I'll
say
look
it.
into
We'll
it.
do that. We'll do a reaction, so don't even tell me. Um, I do just call my name because I'll hear you scream. So the drugs are always gonna hear you and be there for you. You know what I
Unless you
mean?
can't afford them.
Yeah,
But then you'll do anything to do that anyway.
of course.
And master, master, just call my name because I'll hear you scream. Master.
This is where we were.
We are right here.
212.
You're better than I am.
I just look before we start rewinding.
I try to, but I forget. I forget. Okay. I so like I feel like Metallica is probably like the king of songs that turn into completely different songs and then back into the original song. I don't know what that's called, but like I love that. Like I've said that before. That's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, so Slipknot does it, but they don't come back around.
Yeah,
They keep changing from what I've heard.
but it's not as drastic where you're like, okay, this is a whole song now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. So
212 is where we left off, so
212.
whatever.
Wait,
Weird.
what is here? What is here? 540,
541.
212.
Yeah, I think it was a long guitar
Chorus,
solo.
super. Oh,
Yeah, here we
needlework, the way, never you betray, life of death becoming clearer,
go. Way.
shooting up.
Really?
That's what I think.
So, because he's saying needlework, it's making me think of like sewing.
Through your skin,
I know, I get the
never you
obvious
betray.
heroin
That's what I
illusions,
think that is.
but let's see. Needlework the way
Life
to
of death
shoot
becoming clearer. Like your whole life is
is
pretty much
death.
death
So
because all you're doing is drugs.
that part I get, and then never you betray. So never betray your
Drug.
drugs. Needlework the way. I'm just curious if I'm missing. So this says, I don't know if you want to read. I don't know if I agree.
This paints a mental picture of the situation. Needlework refers to the precision and effort needed to retrieve and consume the drugs.
Uh,
Maybe. I
because
mean, to
needlework, it's like
me, I
very.
think needlework, like the maybe the effort to get the drugs to then put into the needle to shoot up with.
So I don't
Maybe
think
that's the
it's.
needle.
I don't think
This
because
song's about cocaine, I think,
I
but
mean,
I
you can
think
shoot
it could be
cocaine,
about any. Yeah, that is true.
but the way they use needlework as one word, that's a sewing thing. So that's what made me think they weren't just talking about like syringes for drug use. So this reference of like needlework is a very like what's the
Or
word I'm
you could
looking
think as
for?
needle space work the way, like your needle is literally working the way to your vein.
So that's not what they're saying here. They're saying
So
it's,
that's just someone on
you know,
Genius, right?
so
Or is that an official?
it's so it's official according to Genius. Do you know what I mean? There's like unverified, and
Yeah,
then there's like verified where people agree, and then there's what the artist says. So it's not what the artist is saying. You know what I
okay.
mean? But yeah, so they're saying like needlework, like sewing is like very like intricate and like in depth, and like you have to like do a lot of like um
Steps,
steps and like you have to be very engaged. And so if that's what it
right?
is, I get it. Cool.
As always, music is up to interpretation, in my opinion,
Yeah, but
because it's art.
I like
No,
to
I
know
like
what
to
they
know what
mean.
they think too, but like
Yeah.
to me, shooting up is more of what I think
Yeah, I
when I
don't think
hear
he's
this.
saying that though.
He may not be, but that's what I think. I
Betrayal,
like that.
life of death becoming
I
clearer.
like that way. So pain, monopoly, ritual, misery, chop your breakfast on a mirror. Cocaine, pain, monopoly.
So that one confused me
Like
when I heard
it's
that.
monopolizing your pain. Ritual misery. Like you are constantly in pain and you are constantly miserable when you are in deep in addiction. Of course.
So the ritual misery, I get, it's just you're always going to be miserable. And then pain monopoly, is it saying that the drug,
Has a monopoly on your pain.
so that's the only thing that gives you pain? Do you know what I mean? Because that doesn't make sense to me. Or is it's only going to give you pain? Do you know what I mean? Not that it's the only source of your pain, but this drug is only going to give you pain and nothing else. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, I mean, if you're a drug addict and you're in addiction, like your addiction is really what is bringing you all the pain that you're experiencing. Realistically, like you lose your job, that's because of your addiction. You know, I'm sure if you were not an addict, probably would have been able to hold your job down.
Yes, maybe saying that the drugs is all the problems and pain
I
from
think
that, which I don't necessarily agree with, but I get what they're saying. Chop your breakfast on a mirror. That's
cocaine,
funny.
cocaine. Taste me, you will see. More is all you need. Dedicated to how I'm killing you. We went over this. Okay, and then we go. Come.
Faster. Obey your master.
Your life burns faster.
Nice.
Master of puppets and pulling your strings.
Twisting your
Oh, wait.
mind.
Blinded by me, you can't see a thing. Just call my name because I'll hear you scream. Nearly went over all these. More master, master, master. Long solo.
Yeah, that's where it
Very long.
changed.
Harmonized guitars? Did I hear
I don't
harmonized guitars?
remember.
It's always hard for me to be able to tell if it's harmonized guitars with my ear. I always need to look it up. But it
Yeah,
sounds like harmonized guitars to me.
I don't recall.
Where the hell were we? Oh, we were like
We just started here.
right here.
Master.
Where's the dream that I've been after? Master, master, you promised only lies. Because I feel like a lot of people, especially if they go into doing drugs without like realizing it, like they're like, oh, like everyone who's cool is doing drugs. Like I don't think that, but like you know what I mean? Like you're like, oh, this is cool. Like everyone's doing it. Like we're having a good time. Like no, you actually don't have a good time. It's never a good time. Maybe in the beginning, but once you get addicted to it, it's never a good time. So that's why he's like, where's the dream that I've been after? It's gone. You had fun for maybe like the first couple times you did it, and now you're addicted and it's not fun anymore.
You're chasing the dragon. You're trying to
Yeah.
recapture. So yeah, once you're in full blown like addiction, you're never gonna be able to get what you did that first time, that amazing feeling. You're just trying to recapture it.
Just an amazing feeling. Like I can honestly say, like there's been times where I've definitely been way higher than I ever was the first time. But the first time you're not addicted yet. So it's just purely
Yeah, it's a different, that's what I'm saying. It's a different feeling.
it's a completely different feeling. Once you start to get dependent on it,
You're just
that's
maintaining.
it.
Yeah, you're not even really getting high anymore.
No, even if you are getting high, like it's just different. You're you are different. You are now an addict. You are miserable.
It's fuck.
Like it's not really you're really the thing that changed in that situation. Because you promised only lies. Of course.
And then I think, oh, we did hear this.
Laughter, laughter. All I hear, see is laughter. Laughter, laughter, laughing at my cries. Face me. So to me, this is now, well, it's been like that. The chorus is really, and this part is the drug user speaking.
Yes, so
So the drug or your addiction is laughing at you now, laughing at your cries, because it's like, ha ha ha, like you don't realize what you got yourself into, and now you're trapped here.
so I did notice that the laughter, it kind of goes along with the master.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like it's
it's like
almost like the same. Yeah,
laughter.
it's like this. It's like the chorus. Given the laughs the narrator is hearing are provided by someone by someone by his suffering.
I take it as the master is laughing at him because he's like,
It's
ha ha ha,
either
like
his
you will
own
not escape me.
it's either his own self-deprecation euphoria, others finding this weird behavior funny, the master doing the evil laugh. So yeah, I think
The
it's the
master.
master is laughing, the drugs. So no,
Oh, we were right here.
yeah,
Right.
yep.
I'm horrible at this right here. Okay,
Yep.
let's go. This is a very long, very good song.
Are you sure there's nothing else
I'm
there?
like 99% sure. Yeah, that's it. Did we miss anything?
What do you mean?
Like any different lyrics? Yeah, there
Oh, yeah,
were.
I think there was a little bit.
So we were at
Five something, yeah.
540. Lyrics. Where the hell are they?
There you go.
Hell is worth all that natural habitat, just a rhyme without a reason. Hell is worth all the drugs that you do.
So this is what I was a little confused about this part. Is this the master telling him that, or is he saying that like it's worth it? Do you know what I mean?
I guess when you're deep in addiction and you can't see anything else and you can't stop, like, yeah, I guess hell is worth all that. If you think about it, in this natural habitat, like you being in hell, like, because, yeah, just a rhyme without a reason.
Yeah, no rhyme or reason.
Yeah,
Which I would,
never,
which I
yeah.
was just gonna say, which I would say is also the truth for people that do drugs. You know what I mean? Like some people can do them and not be addicted, and others can't. You know what I mean?
I have yet to meet someone who can do like heroin and not be addicted to it.
No, there are people that can.
They're liars.
They're out there. They don't have the same genetics, you know.
Then why are they doing it in the first place?
I mean, why do people drink? You know what I mean?
Never ending maze, drift unnumbered days. Now your life is out of season. Never ending maze. Do I have to explain that? Okay. Like when you're an addict, like literally all you're trying to do is you as point A is you without drugs, point B is you with drugs. You're literally just going from point A to point B and then just continuing down that fucking loophole, which can essentially be like a never ending maze because you're just constantly going looking for drugs. Like you will go through a maze that just never ends looking for drugs, for sure.
Yeah, you'll never find a way out.
No.
You know what I
Oh
mean?
no, you will. You'll find your way out if you want to.
Well, of using drugs and being okay. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
I
And
mean,
then drift
numbered
unnumbered days.
days,
Like your days are numbered when you're in addiction.
and you're just drifting through. You're not really
Yeah,
living.
no. That's why so many people look like they don't age. Because you're literally not
It depends on the drug.
experiencing like you're drugging your all of your emotions away. So you're not feeling. The biggest feeling you feel is withdrawal and like desire. You don't feel sad, you don't feel depressed. I mean, you will, but like you don't feel things the way a normal person does. So now your life is out of season, you're going to die.
Yeah.
I will occupy, I will help you die. I will run through you, and now I rule you too. It's
Mhm.
like it'll literally take over your whole life.
Yep.
Come crawling faster, obey your master, your life burns faster, obey your master. Yeah. So I think, yeah.
This might just be the chorus. Let's say. Yeah,
And
that's
then
it.
the laughter at the end,
Yeah.
the maniacal laughter.
Hmm.
So that, yes, the addiction and probably other people as well laughing at you at this point. Drugs, your addiction, everyone.
Yep.
So yeah, so obviously members of the band being alcoholics, drug addicts, like they know what they're talking about. Like the lyrics are very accurate and
Yeah.
descriptive and like I can relate to it. You can relate to it. Anyone who at home who can relate to it, I know that you'll say that the lyrics definitely hit home there.
Yeah.
It's a great song. The transitions, the instrumentals, the guitar solos, they're all amazing. What do you think of it?
Yeah, no, it's great. So, like I said, I've known this song
Me too.
specifically because of the message, that made me interested in it. Yeah, it's sick. Musically, it's good. I love his voice. Is that Hetfield? Is that him
I
singing? I
believe
don't know.
so.
I don't fucking
I
know.
like Metallica. I don't follow them as much as I follow other like metal bands. So I know there's James and Lars. I know James was an alcoholic. I think he's singing.
Yeah, so I like. the way his voice is, you know what I mean, in
Yeah.
this song. The lyrics are good. Musically, it's cool. I like the transitions as well.
Hmm.
It got like very soft, and then it
Yeah.
went back, and it's unique. The even the chorus itself, I feel like it has like a mini transition in it when it does the master, master, and then it goes, pulling your like that whole part.
Yeah, I love that. I
Yeah,
love this song. I don't really listen to this song that much, but
long
I like
song.
forget how good it is.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But yeah. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.